What's the weather?
Massive
Where's my
improvement.
phone? Have you seen my phone?
Nope, you had it in your hand a while ago.
Oh, it's in my pocket. I gotta know what the weather is. It's hot. My car says it's 76, but I feel like it's hotter. Sorry. It's only 75 outside?
It's been 75 almost all morning because I had the doors open and I just closed them when I turned the AC on because AC was set for 80, which is my preference.
80?
But the thingy said it was 75. And I usually set it for 75. Should I turn it down?
No.
Oh, okay. That works for me. Okay, we had fun yesterday.
I know.
It was a nice day.
Yes.
Yeah, good people, good company.
Yes.
Good lunch.
Good time.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
I know.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Hi everybody.
We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia. Welcome to our video.
Welcome back.
We are a channel about counted cross stitch, where counting is important, as I learned this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still?
No, I had a much better day.
Okay.
After Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much a disaster day. And I don't even have the piece. It's not even worth showing because basically I had a Zoom stitch day Wednesday and I opened up my planner to see what I was supposed to stitch on. And I said, oh, goody, goody. It was strength. I said, oh, good. I'll revisit strength. That's good. Well, I worked on it, and then afterwards I came and I sat in my stitchy spot, and as I was finishing a motif, I tried to figure out why this point of the motif was over, let's say here, when it should have been over here.
Should have been up.
I was too far over here and I should have been over there. In this right spot, but too far over. Well, turns out I started it off the wrong spot. So I had to take out everything that I had stitched on Wednesday. Then it turns out I wasn't even supposed to be stitching on string. I was supposed to be stitching on something else. So it was Wednesday was a total loss. Not only did I stitch on the wrong project, but then everything I stitched on the wrong project had to come out.
Yeah, so it's like a 0 stitch day.
Yeah, so yeah.
You might as well have sit there and just chilled.
Exactly. I could have slept all day or something, So the rest of the week, I felt like I was in recovery. So that was a little bit frustrating. So we thank you all for coming back to watch our videos. We enjoy your comments. And so of course, I was upset last week at the notion that Joann's was closing.
Yes. And
I did further research, as you knew I would, because I just had to know what the hell is going on. It turns out that Joann's has filed for bankruptcy proceedings. The plan that was filed is for it to go private and not public, which means it's going into private ownership. Probably some investment firm is buying it or something. So it's going to go privately owned, and they're renegotiating contracts with vendors and suppliers.
Oh, so that's why they're going into bankruptcy.
Yes, so they can renegotiate those contracts and they can...
They can do that?
Yeah, and they can sell... take it away from being a publicly owned entity to privately owned. Yeah, they can do all of that as part of the restructuring financial restructuring.
So
of
people
the
who have
company.
shares,
They will be bought out at some nominal amount.
what if they don't want to be bought out?
You don't have a choice.
Really?
Well, your shares will ultimately become meaningless because they're not going to be traded on the open market. Not that I ever knew
Wow.
Joann's was a publicly traded firm in
In
the first place, but bottom line is some stores may close, but Joann's collectively is not closing.
Got it.
So I was
In a tizzy.
much relieved to hear that Joann's is not closing down.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just bankruptcy.
bankruptcy restructuring.
Yes.
So I remember last week when I stirred my drink with my finger and you were
Grossed out?
by
Yeah.
it, which I still don't understand.
What do you mean?
People do that all the time.
Not with their... Wait, what? Who does that?
A lot of people do.
Stir their own drink with their finger? That's why people get sick.
No, it's your own finger. I wouldn't stir your drink with my finger.
Now that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That's yuck. That's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Yes, but my drink with I know where my finger has been.
But then that's why people get sick. Follow me with here. Follow me here.
All right.
You have a cold. Mm-hmm. You stir your drink, you lick it. Mm-hmm. You touch other things. Mm-hmm. People touch those things. Mm-hmm. Now they get to stirring and the licking. We're all sick.
But if I had a cold and I blew my nose, it's the same thing.
Your nose is in your neck. Well, blew your nose in your hand?
No, in a Kleenex. I mean, still.
Yes, and then you still have to wash your hands.
Yes, I'm saying it's still the same thing. You still wash your hands.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't.
But
have
people
a
think it's
cold.
clean. Oh, I'll just lick it off. It's clean. See?
It's cleaner than it was. So Aquedo7 says she doesn't know why people complain when stirring drinks with a finger. The finger is clean. I licked it before. My theory, exactly. Let's stand on that.
Sure.
We were so entertaining last week that our audience is back this week. I don't know why. He can go outside. Doesn't need
Oh
to
my
be
gosh, yes. He's just right here.
here. Yeah, he's firmly in place. Okay, so do you have any finishes?
No.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Do I have a finish? No, I don't. Why am I thinking what'd you finish?
I've been working on the lid,
Oh.
the box lid here to My Stitcher's Heart by Hands On Design. I stitched past tense.
I stitched it. You want to move over so you can be more in frame?
Okay, here I am. I am over. Oh,
There you go.
More? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I stitched this on 32 count frozen by Forbidden Fiber Co. And I'm using Jenny Thompson flower thread. And here it is.
Ooh.
Look at it. It's so cool. Yes. I only iron my things when I finish them.
You ironed it? That's nice.
Yes, it's ironed. It's all nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, ironed. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yay. Very happy, very pleased with it. And so it'll go in the bag until I finish. So on the fob,
You did the fob.
I did the front side. The fob is two sides. So I have to do the back side to the fob right here. And then I have this piece. I'm going to do that one next. And then I'll finish. So I'll do the back side of the fob, the pin cushion, and then there's this little pouch like for a waxer or something. I'll do that last.
Nice.
Yes. So I'm very happy. Progress is being made on that set.
Yes. Congratulations.
So the biggest part of it is done.
Yes, it is.
So that's cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yes, yes. What about starts? Do you have any starts?
Nope, I don't. Nope, no starts for
Nope.
me. How about you? Do you have any starts?
Nope, no starts. But I'm going to be starting, I think, at least one thing in April, because I decided to. I have some vintage kits. I was talking about them yesterday. We spent a wonderful day yesterday at the cross stitch cupboard with some of our Stitchy friends. And we had lunch first at a little restaurant, neighborhood restaurant, been around for
Their tuna wrap is
25,
amazing.
30 years, something like that. Wonderful outdoor patio. It's just a really nice
She had a
place.
caprese salad, and
Yes.
I saw her taking a bite out of those tomatoes. I'm like, she like
It was
like-
a sandwich.
but a whole bite with no it needs. I don't know. I'm sure it had dressing.
Olive oil. It was just olive oil with basil,
Yeah, she just took a
tomato,
bite.
and mozzarella.
Just the tomatoes, man.
It was good. It was very good.
I had a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, I like their tuna.
It's
Was
good.
it like a Miss Kitty? They have one that's called Miss Kitty.
A
Miss
Hello
Kitty?
Kiddo. A
Oh,
Hello Kitty.
Oh,
No, it's just a regular tuna. I had tomatoes in the tunas too.
Yeah.
But the tuna and the mayonnaise.
kill the tomato.
Correct.
So they have a. You sure it's called Hello Kitty? Or no, I think it's Miss Kitty.
It's Hello Kitty.
It's a Hello Kitty sandwich.
Yeah.
Where they put green peas in the.
Oh, that's the one I had. Yeah.
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 Oh man, that is so. That's usually my go-to.
It was
But
a good one. It's a good tomato.
yesterday I felt caprese.
Caprese. Sandwich.
Yeah, so it was wonderful stitching with everybody. I needed like some scroll bars and rings, so I bought stuff, but it wasn't.
And needles.
I always buy needles because the cross stitch cupboard tries to keep Edmar and Pony needles in stock. And so whenever I go in, and she keeps them right by the cash register. So anytime I'm standing there, it's like,
Yeah.
So I always try to pick up some Edmar and Pony needles. So if you're looking for Edmar or Pony, get in touch with the cross stitch cupboard in Wilton Manors, Florida, which is just north of, across the street from Fort Lauderdale. And if you're coming in for a cruise,
Oh yeah. It's
definitely
10
come
minutes
in.
out.
Yeah, day
Yeah.
early. It's 10 minutes up Federal Highway, which is the main street that goes in front of the cruise port, and almost all the hotels are right there on Federal Highway. So 10 minutes up the road is the cross stitch cupboard right off Federal. Definitely and we see people come in all the time who are coming in for cruises, and they walk in and their eyes go, wow. It's just really cool. What about your whips?
I have whips.
All right.
Okay, so first off, I worked on Light and Shadow number 2.
Ooh.
This is the one with the green background. Light and Firewind design.
Oh, wait. Light and Shadow. Number 2. And it's by
Firewind Designs.
Okay.
So I'm working on a mint fabric using DMC 51. I'm working on that one right here. And this is what I have so far. I don't know, can you tell? I'm sure you can tell. Here it is. So this is the face, right? This is the face.
Oh, yeah.
This is the front hind legs or whatever. This is the back. All I have to do now is the tail that goes all the way up here and the ribs.
So, face.
Face is done.
This
Check.
this is done. Yes. This is done. This here is done.
No. Yes, that is done.
Yes, this is done.
Yes.
And then this is done.
Correct. Oh, it needs a back wing,
Yeah.
the rest of the tail, and the ribs and the
Yeah.
sides. So, can you see that? Can you see that?
There we go.
It's good? Can you see that? Can you see what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yours come up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we got it.
Now you got everything?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm thinking one or two more days and I'll be done.
Yeah. Really pretty.
Thank you. See how the feet are the same color? I don't know. What do dragons have? Claws? Paws?
Talons.
Talons?
No, those are
birds.
eagles. Those are talons. Claws.
They have claws.
Yeah.
But not paws.
No.
Because paws don't have...
They're not padded.
Oh, they're not?
They like have toes with claws.
Okay. And definitely not feet.
No feet.
They don't have toes and nails. Well, they don't have toes. I don't know.
They have toes.
So what's the difference between a feet and a claw? The nail?
The nail.
Okay.
Like cats have claws. They're retractable.
Yes.
But they're claws, but they have paws.
Because it's the padded
paws with claws.
That should be a pet store name.
Paws with claws.
Paws and claws.
Paws and claws.
That's what they sell. Animals with paws and claws. All right. So, I also worked on, perfect. Hello Summer. It is a magazine stitch by Tangles, Threads, and Things. Hold on, it's on page something.
And that's the one you worked on because it has words.
Correct.
And it's just cross stitch?
Yes, just cross stitch.
It's
page 12. Here it is. It's by Tangled Threads and Things. Hello Summer.
Okay.
I'm using Under the Sea Fabrics, Marshland. Oh wait, here I am. I did the word summer.
Okay.
That's all I did. For 241 stitches, the word summer. But summer is not complete. They're like, it's like shadowing in the bottom. And I need to work on the letter H. And then,
you have all the leaves and vines.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, and there's some confetti in there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like little leaves.
Little leaves.
Yeah. Confetti.
Has words for whippagories, and for the acrostic balloon, it was the letter L for leaves, because it has leaves.
Very nice.
Thank you. Next, we have Light and Shadow. You already wrote that down.
You wrote that down. Firing design.
That was for fantasy in whippagories, and A for Andarna in the acrostic for balloon. Next we have, I'm sorry, Hello Summer was 278 stitches. 278 stitches.
How many did you put in light and shadow?
Oh, I put 368.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. All right, now we have Temperature Butterfly. Cheers.
Drinking game.
Yes, refreshing. It's water. And I finished the December Butterfly.
Oh, so you did all of the, you did the outline.
Yes.
Okay.
So So all that's left is the November butterfly. And then I'll go back and color the rest. Yes.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. That means that you can color complete. Mm-hmm. You can go through and every butterfly that has the same color, you can fill in that color. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. That'll make it go fast because you start to see, especially when you get to May, June, July,
where the
August.
whole thing is going to be an angry butterfly. It's going to be red all over.
Red, yeah.
So looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Looks good. And I already started November, so I know where to start, and then I'll just work my way on down. This is $37.99.
All right.
And I'm using Sulky for the fill-in colors.
Oh, okay.
All right. And I stitch on it one day for 113 stitches.
Okay.
And I used it for the bee and balloon for the acrostic for temperature butterfly. And I also used it for the whippagories, having stitched in 2024 because this was my first time picking it up in 2024.
Temperature butterfly?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah. I didn't touch it January or February.
You did? Oh, forgot.
Oh, we said it like 3 times?
Yeah.
Drink, please. I didn't touch it in February. I didn't touch it in January.
Wow. Wow.
For something that's supposed to be finished at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, you know, and it was also my whip go call, so I triple dipped.
Okay.
And it's also my whip go call for next month.
Oh,
so,
nice. Okay, so that'll help tremendously.
So it's gonna have, So I'm thinking it's gonna be my November butterfly is gonna be finished. It's gonna be stitched, and I'm going to start coloring in.
Okay.
Next we have, y'all. Let me tell you. Okay, so
I'm already writing it down because.
So the whippagory is struggle bus. It's struggle bus, and that's the only way I have it here is struggle bus. And you know when you get in your head, like this is gonna be so hard. I don't know why I wanted to do this. I don't understand. I don't think I can do it.
No, you definitely need something behind it.
This is a Hungarian stitch, the Hungarian stitch.
Yes. Oh, that looks good.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yes.
So, this is Learning Stitches. A book is by Jeanette Douglas, not Janet, Jeanette Douglas. And it tells you 15 different stitches. But Sassy Jacks put out a series of videos explaining how to do those stitches. And then she has it on banding. And so basically you'll have like a little catalog of 15 different stitches. And that's a great idea. So Hungarian stitches. It didn't take long for me. Like, to learn how to do it is not a big deal.
No.
It wasn't a big deal at all. It's just making sure that it's 2, 4, 6, 6, 6, 4, 2. 2, 4, 6, 6, 6, 4, 2. Sometimes I want to do 2, 4,
It's hard.
6, 6, 4, 2. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I need another 6 there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm using Flosh. So it'll be one strap.
Pretty.
Thank you. I'm using Flosh. People didn't know about Flosh.
Oh, really?
Flosh. It's 168 yards.
Yeah.
That equals 21 skeins.
Yes. It's a DMC. It is a cotton.
And it's like a weight of a 1.5-ish.
Yeah. And it's soft. It's used a lot baby stitching.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a 5-ply, but it's not divisible. You're not supposed to divide it.
Single thread.
It's so nice.
It's really nice. The white and the black are particularly good for great coverage.
These are the colors I have. These are the colors I have.
And DMC doesn't make Flosstube every
unfortunately
DMC color, but several.
So this was a dark yellow. This is the light yellow. Oh wait, 725, 726, and this is 798.
Very nice.
I don't think I'm going to be using the white. I don't know yet, but it's here just in case. And my other option was to do the, what do you call this?
Pearl cotton.
The pearl cotton.
Number
8. But as you can see like the little wraparound in the pearl cotton. You can see the little, it's not as smooth as the flosh. I really like the flosh.
Very nice. And how was your experience other than the counting aspect?
It was fine. It was fine. I already cut my thread a certain length. I should have cut it longer, but I do have to go in and, because my thread is about this long.
You don't want it much longer than that.
Really?
Because it'll not.
Because putting it back, like getting another thread.
You just weave it underneath what you've already stitched.
But I like, it's about this long.
Yeah, that's you don't want
long?
it much. Yeah, it's plenty long. Yeah.
So this is what I...
Yeah, you don't, just weave it underneath.
Definitely going vertical was much neater than going horizontal. Because you ended up here and then you have to go back up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's, but yeah.
Did you watch her videos?
I watched
video.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, with her, Kim Young,
nice.
the owner of Sassy Jacks, I think there might be 12 videos. I don't remember how many of them there are. But by the time you get to number 12, you've got enough familiarity that you can actually do the last ones. I mean, you can figure it out. Not saying it's easy, but you can figure it out. And it makes it so much easier because I would watch the video and then start, but then stop it. And if I needed to go back, I really worked that video for a while.
Because also my decision making, because, like, should I or shouldn't I, is, right here and right here are not the same space away from the border.
Yeah.
But I decided to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't look right.
Mine just ends where it ends.
Yeah.
It just, if it ends halfway, it'll end half of a.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to maneuver it only half because it didn't give a whole.
Right. You just cut it off.
Oh, I would just cut it off?
Yeah, yes. So if it was over 6 threads and you only had space for 3, you just go over the 3.
But it's not, okay. Oh, so you think I should go
I'll
back
show
and
you
finish
mine.
it?
No, you can leave it just that way. It looks. I like the way it looks with each side full.
Yeah.
But I'll show you mine.
And she did show like what to do if it's not full. But I'm like, I think
Yeah. So that's fine. Yeah.
So the next stitch is the race stitch.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, what did I get myself into again? So, but I can do it.
So where's the book?
It's right here. It's the race stitch. It's not a hard stitch. It is.
Yes.
Let's cover this first.
So is that number 1, the Hungarian stitch? So This is number 1, the Hungarian stitch, as the picture in the book. And there's a stitch guide and just more stitch information that you get. So the next one, the Ray stitch. This is the picture in the book of the Ray stitch, but Kim doesn't have you do all of that. You probably do about half of it. It's just enough to get some experience with it, and which is cool. And there's always a stitch guide and pictures, so you know what to do. And lots of written information. Jeanette Douglas provides a lot of written information. And if you notice, some people decided not to do it on a band. They did it as Jeanette Douglas had originally designed it, which was as a sampler kind of thing. Yeah.
And I do want to write the name of the stitch underneath the stitch. In what color, I don't know yet. Black. Oh, I bought black Flosh from in the cupboard yesterday. So I do want to write it. I have to find an alphabet, but yeah. That's besides the point. But that's what I'll do, because I will be picking this up again next.
So it wasn't
month.
so bad.
It wasn't so bad. All of that in your head.
Fear and trepidation
Correct.
Turned out to be a lot of
much
in your
ado
head.
about nothing.
Yeah. Which is actually so very true.
Yes. Somebody wrote, when it takes you 3 days to clean your closet, and the closet really only takes 20 minutes. You have 3 days of thinking about it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. And then it really just takes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I also stitched on. So the learning stitches, I did count the strand, but it's every up and down motion, like two, but it has to be up, down to be equal to 1 stitch. Right? Because when you do a cross, it's up, down, right? So it'd have to be 2, are they satin
equivalent
stitches?
of a satin stitch.
Basically.
Sort of,
Yeah. So 2 of those equals 1 full stitch. So I did a total of 280 stitches.
Okay.
280 stitches
Nice.
for those rows.
Nice.
In 2 days, which was really nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
So it's not quite so daunting.
Correct. Well, yes, it's not. Hopefully it all ends like that. Next, we have 1 Dozen Quakers by Rosewood Manor. See, I did a lot more than 3, because usually when I work, I do 3 projects. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th project.
This is nice being home for a week.
1 Dozen Quakers, where every month, started December of last year, you get a portion. So by the end of 2024, you'll be able to finish your project. So my goal was to complete this whole Quaker motif right here for March, the end of March. So I'm happy to say that I finished mine. I wanted to put this as a finish, but it's not quite a finish.
Not quite.
Not quite a finish.
Not there yet.
But yes, I finished the motif. It was a nice fun stitch.
Yeah.
This is on 28 count Dune by Atomic Ranch. What do I want to say with it? Oh, and I'm stitching, this purple was Plum Paisley.
By
Color and Cotton.
Okay.
Nope, that's not true. The other CC. Classic Color Works.
Very pretty.
Thank you so much.
I like that purple.
Thank you. Now, all I have to do is bring down the border a little bit. But yeah.
Oh, look at that. And the whole top is done.
Yeah, the whole top is, except for the border.
Yeah. Very nice.
I stitched on it. I need to add these two together. 14. So 344 stitches this week.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. And that's a little bit of another month too, isn't it?
Yes, actually it is. Actually, I went down to May and July. So my May and July is really smaller than it needs to be. So what I'm going to do is try to tackle that June, July. That June, July is dense. That's that middle piece right here.
This one, yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, buddy. That's going to be something else.
That's nice. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
So put it back up again. So this is May and July right here. So you got this portion done, so that only leaves this part.
Yeah.
And then you
got a couple of over ones, some numbers, and that motif.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to start the other one.
Very nice.
May. Oh, no, this is April. I'm sorry. April's right here, which I'm going to finish this. April, May, because those are my testing months. My heavy duty testing months. So the two opposite sides are my heavy duty testing months. So they have the least number of stitches. We'll see. I'm excited. All right.
I bent my papers.
You bent your paper?
I was leaning on my notebook and I didn't realize that I paid papers.
Next, last but not least.
I'm telling you, you had quite the productive week off.
I know. This was, I know. This one was unexpected because I went to the cupboard yesterday and I needed something to stitch on.
So you wanted something kind of straightforward?
So I worked on Alphabet in the Round by JBW Designs, Judy Whitman. And I am using Threadworks, which was a gift, 1138.
So pretty.
And this is what I have so far for 168 stitches yesterday. I completed the C, the D, the E, and I started on the F. The F just needs a little of a curl at the end, and then the F will be done.
All right. Nice.
Thank
so
you.
Pretty.
Thank you.
That's a nice variegation.
It is. I love the colors. Yeah. So 168 stitches. So that's it for me.
All right.
I'm exhausted.
So you did a lot of progress on your monthly challenges.
Correct.
Did you finish your whip goal?
Yes.
Okay, good.
More whip go, my whip of glories. I have 2 more things for my magazine monthly challenge that I have not done yet, which was the chatelaine, which I was supposed to work on the chatelaine on Wednesday, but I ended up doing just learning stitches. And Harriet Tubman. Well, luckily we have 2 more days left.
Yes.
Of March. So we'll see.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you.
Well,
How about you?
Well, I won't say I lost a day, but I had a day that went down the drain from stitching. So I don't have as much to show this week. I did pick up Eliza's Flowers, which was a piece from by Susan Greening Davis from the retreat I went to in January. And it's very pretty, very, very pretty. And So I started it during the retreat.
Oh.
And I am working on the words here. And the words are some full crosses with some backstitch linking parts of the letters. So it doesn't look like a lot, but it is when you really get to, you see where the lines connect the crosses to make the letters. So it looks very fine. And I realized I have one more leaf to add up here. And next time I pick it up, I'll add that leaf there. But so I'm working down this side with all of the letters, and then I can get into some of the motifs and stuff.
She stitched this over too?
Over two.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it looks teeny, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not really. I mean, it's 32 count.
Oh, let me see the E. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know what the floss or the fabric is. She told us what the floss is, but we don't have full skeins. She gave us what we needed, and I know it's a variegated, but I don't know what it is. So.
That's super cute. I like the alphabet.
Yes, and it's in the project bag that I bought when I was
nice.
there. Yeah, so.
Can I touch the backing?
Okay. Slightly padded.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder what size that is.
We can measure it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that. This Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. Oh, stuck. Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. This I started eons ago. I'm using, it's on 36 count colonial parchment, fabric by Stephanie. And I'm using a Victoria Model sampler thread conversion that I did myself. I did a little consultation with Karen Kluba over one color. I couldn't decide. She was very helpful with me
that's nice.
on that. So this is the full, as you can see. And I am working in this section here on the bottom. It's a little intricate. Lots of, not as many color changes, but it's a little intricate. And I did some fill in this area here. So this is half of that area that I just showed you. So this is this half.
Oh yeah, I see.
And I did some little fill in. So right here, I'm here, and that's what I have to do. And I did some fill in up this little side because I had a little bit of work to do there. So I'm really happy. I'm gonna come across the bottom, and then I'm gonna come up, which means I have to unroll it. I'll be working my scroll rods backwards from the bottom up.
So you're going this way.
Yeah. Don't ask me why, but somehow I meant. But I've got a good chunk of it done. I mean, I've got
you do
the top,
up
a big chunk of the
right here. This leaf, right?
Yeah, I think
So she has this to do.
Yeah, all that
Like
center
that.
part to do. Yeah, I still have a lot of work to do, but just being at the bottom means a lot to me after all this time.
This is a big.
That's a huge motif where you put your initial in it. Yeah, but I'm glad because it's a big motif.
Yes.
It's a lot of space it takes up. That's nice. And there we go.
Oh, that's nice.
I worked on Women of Honor. Now, Women of Honor, I have now put on a scroll rod. Because I put it on a scroll rod, I had finished this side and was working down and was working right under here when I was using it on a Q-snap. But when I decided to put it on a scroll rod, I had to come back up and work this area over here, bring down the border. And I am so happy to report that that is a, whoops. That is exactly what I have done. So I finished this motif here, and I have brought the border down so that it's down, it's at least even, so I can bring down the scroll rod to somewhere in here now and start to continue to work on this dividing border and then come down. Start working my way down for some more names and then some more border.
There's a movie with about Shirley Chisholm.
Yes, it's
Regina
on Netflix.
King. I'm not sure.
And her sister, Regina King's sister.
Oh, really?
It plays, I think, Shirley Chisholm's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. And the two of them, I saw an interview. The two of them have, worked with the project and developed the project over several years.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm really happy. I think it looks so good. I love the variegated colors, and I'm using all the called for colors. This is 36 count vintage beeswax, which is an R&R reproduction, and all the called for over dyes. Because it's 36, I'm using one strand over 2. So, and I bought extra skeins because I'm adding names. So I'll be, even though I'm only using one strand, I wanted to make sure I had it all in the same dye lots. So I have extra skeins for the color for the names and all of the greens for the border. So yeah, yeah. So that's coming along nicely. Okay, that's not gonna work. There we go. It might fall over, but it did.
It did?
It did. But it's mostly on top of the thing. B. Hollander, 1845, by Works. It's a reproduction, Works by ABC. B. Hollander was a German Jewish girl. There are very few German Jewish girl samplers that have survived. This is on 32 count Abecedarian, and I'm using which is the called for. It is an R&R Reproductions fabric, and I'm also using the called for DMC. And this is going to be a gift, so I'm really focusing a lot on it. Oh, okay. And I'm making so much progress on this. I finished these letters in this area here last night, and I tell you, I sweated out that E.
Really?
Because I'm looking at it and I'm looking at the space, and I'm like, oh my God, will I have enough space? And it is perfect. I was like, yay! It was my March Madness stitching last night. So I finished all of the letters here. I may have had the A in there. I don't think so. But all those letters, and I did the M and possibly the L, and I did these two. This was a Whipco call this month. And so this was my Whipco. I completed
with this.
And I finished these two letters. I didn't do all of this, I think, in one night, but over the course of the month, I really got a lot of these. And it's funny because of the colors. Once I pick up a color, I try to do as much with it as I can. And so I find myself I was working on all 3 rows at the same time because of the way the colors were repeated. And I've got the letters in here are all done in the same color. And I was so excited. Like, oh my God, once I put that color in the needle, I'll be with it for a while. So yeah,
the N, the O, the W, and the X
the
have the same color. The N, the O, the W, and the X.
yes. So I'll be with it for a while, which is nice, very nice. This has been very enjoyable, and maybe because it's all letters and numbers, so you get to that sense of progress, you know, as you're moving, and they're not big, so you feel like you're stitching on it forever and a day. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Very, very happy with it. And this is in the project bag by Corey Creates. Beautiful bag.
Can I touch it?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm touching bags because I went to Joann's and I bought interfacing. I'm thinking, maybe the interfacing is too thick.
no.
The one that I bought is not the regular whatever. I don't know. I was just going by feel. So I got Pellon 70. And most people get Pellon 987F, which I didn't know. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a little on the stiffer side, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I haven't started the bag making yet.
You can't go wrong, really.
I mean, you can go wrong.
How can you go wrong?
It doesn't hold the stuff that you need it to hold.
Well, it's a size issue,
Not a
thickness
issue. That's true.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. It's just how big you cut the bag.
Yes.
That's really what that's all about.
And I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm putting zippers.
So did you get nice colors, or did you go?
Oh yes, I went. I got this nice pink and gray butterfly and flowers.
Zipper?
Oh no, the fabric.
Oh,
but the zipper is pink.
okay.
It's like a hot pink, and then I got like a purple, black, and yellow fabric, and I got just the black zipper.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good.
But the yellow is going to be on the inside, so the yellow and the black is going to be
contrasting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds lovely.
We'll see.
What was your last one that you worked on? There was a surprise one.
Oh, alphabet in the round.
Yeah, I did. I knew it. Yeah, I was so enthralled.
She did a lot more stitching than I thought.
Yes.
Hey.
JBW.
Yes.
Do you have any haul to share with us this week?
I do. I went to the cross stitch cupboard. Oh, look at that. I got the black floche. I'm gonna put it in the bag. Yeah. This is just $3.10. I was looking for $37.99. No. I was looking for $37.99 floche, but they don't have it for another project.
They may not make it.
Exactly. They don't have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. DMC doesn't
DMC
make
has
it.
them.
Okay.
I wanted to write a letter. Because how dare you? It would be anyway. I got some ponies because somebody said pony. And I'm like, okay. I guess I need ponies.
The black needle is made with
it's not nickel plated.
Yes, so for people with have sensitivities to needles, it helps like a hypoallergenic needle. And then they have white with the black eye, or is it opposite? You just bought the black. You bought all black. Okay.
What? Is there a difference?
Yes, there's a
black one?
Non-hypoallergenic.
Oh, yeah?
That has white and black on it.
Okay.
But the black needles, they're very lightweight in your fingers, and they just flow through fabric. They're so soft. Oh, my God.
They're long eye and blunt point.
It's a nice eye, too. It's easy to thread. I'm sensitive to thin eyes.
Got that.
Not sensitive, but it's just hard to see.
And of course, I was sitting in front of the fabric.
Yes. She has a ton of fabric, not as much as she had right after market, but still quite a bit of fabric. And it's just, I just sat there. I was like, no, because I bought fabric the last time I was in there, which was like last week.
I bought 36 count Lugana. I didn't know there was such a thing. So this is 36 count Lugana Beach Walk
by
Black Cauldron Dye Works.
Yeah.
And another 36 count Lugana by Black Cauldron Dye Works. This is called Verdal. That's the name of the color.
Very pretty. Is it like a pale yellow?
Yes. So these are the two next to each other. I also got a 36 count Atomic Ranch Winter Mint. And this is for a project, but I don't know what the project is for.
Yeah, we talked big about discussion. We did, and neither of us can remember what the project was.
But I bought a fat quarter of it.
It'll all come to you. It'll be like a light bulb going on.
Maybe. I hope.
And like I said, I bought basically notions, scroll rods, and I needed some clamps for Q bars because I had a couple of clamps that broke. Q snaps.
Yeah.
Because I had clamps that broke. Needles, of course.
Very, very spring-like colors.
They are actually. Okie dokie.
So that was my haul.
Alrighty.
More fabric.
Well, we had a long conversation about fabric yesterday, and folks that buy fabric for the project, so they get a chart and they buy the fabric for the project, and then there's the other group that sees a piece of fabric and says, I know I would like to put something on that fabric, and
I'm the latter.
I am too.
That's my stash.
Yes. And then we had this whole discussion. This was an interesting discussion. So the cross-stitch cupboard custom cuts. So if you need an odd size piece of fabric for your project, she will cut to order, so to speak. Whereas a lot of stores and online sellers, and understandably, will sell maybe an eighth, but fat quarters, halves, and whole yards. Correct. They do not custom cut.
Correct, yes.
And we were talking about how designers have figured out that it's easier for stitchers to buy fat quarters, and certainly easier on our budgets to buy fat quarters as opposed to half a yard, because the piece is just a smidge too big for fat quarter, and still be able to frame it. A lot of framers, you walk in with an inch margin and they look at you sideways, and it's understandably so. I mean, they want enough to
play around with.
Yeah. And sometimes they make the stitcher add fabric to the side of the piece so they have extra fabric to work with. And so we talked a lot about how designers are now sizing some of their charts so they fit comfortably on a fat quarter, and how much appreciative we are that they're taking that into consideration when sizing their charts. It certainly enables us to buy fabric and everything, because prices are going up and up. The cost of the charts is going up, cost of the floss has gone up. Everything has gone up significantly. So anything that can help us to continue to invest in our hobby is just muchly appreciated. Truly.
It is.
And so that was a really kind of nice conversation that we had around the table yesterday. So what are your plans?
Well, to finish off, so the only two things that I need to do to finish off is my magazine monthly challenge. Alhambra Gardens, which is my chatelaine, and my goal is to do 200 plus stitches on it. And my Harriet Tubman by Primitive Hair, my goal is to do 200 plus stitches on it.
Okay.
So if I do one on Saturday and one on Sunday, it would have been met. But now I'm thinking, ooh, but I'm not. I need to focus. I need to focus. I need to focus. And then, and then for the first week of April, should that be part of our plans?
You can if you want.
I don't know. Yet.
To the degree to which you were ready to talk about it. Well, that is the first week of April, isn't it? Oh, that's right. It is the first week of April. I don't know why I'm off. I keep looking at March and thinking there's another week.
No more weeks.
Oh, I didn't do my plans for April. That's why you were asking me that earlier.
Yeah. But I know for April we have 18 and 21 as our WIPGO numbers. And I've contacted my person. So number 21 is temperature butterfly. So I know I'm going to work on that.
There we go.
Cheers. I hope you're drinking water. Get you hydrated.
Yep.
And the second number is 18. And it says Candy's choice.
Oh, what did Candy pick already?
Yes, she did. So she's like, read me your year of whips. So, the year of whips are the projects that I want to finish at the end of the year.
Yes.
So she says, okay, seasonal motifs water.
Oh, yes, Candy. Because it's ridiculous that none of those are finished.
Yes, seasonal motifs wood.
The amount of actual stitching in those is...
Oh, and did I get dried time? Oh, sugar.
What?
Dried time. I needed dried time.
Oh.
No, I didn't get dried time. Anyway, we'll figure that out. That's probably season.
Did we ever look to see if I have some?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, we can look real quick.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, so seasonal motifs. And she's just basically said backstitching beads. Backstitching beads. So yeah. So, and also magazine monthly challenge group. The theme is down the river.
Oh.
So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then the acrostic is rowboat. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet.
Okay. Rowboat.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So that's it for me. So I don't know. Tune in next week for more plans.
Yes, I will take care of my plans this week. I keep thinking there's another week in March. Every time I picked up or thought about it, I'll do that next week. I'll work on it next week. I could have done a better job. And then we'll have our stats for the month of March next week.
And I can tell you my stats right now because, Notion's app, you know me, I love some Notion's app.
We still have 2 more days.
Yes, but I've stitched more this month than I did January or February.
Okay.
See, because Notions will tell you exactly what you've done for this week. So let's say I want to click on March. It gives you all the projects that you stitched on. Then it gives you the total number of stitches, and how many days, and how many projects.
Oh, nice.
See, all that. Boom. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So that's what you're going to tell us in April is the total number of stitches.
Yes, because I still do have 2 more days.
Okay. So one of the casualties of my stitching mishap this week was
why did you think strength was going to be?
because he was right here.
Oh, and you thought today
And
was the 20th.
again, I keep thinking I have another week.
Got it.
So I was looking here and
maybe you should put check marks on the ones you've already stitched on.
but
So
I've never had that before. I mean, all the years I've been doing this,
You've done it maybe once or twice.
Yeah, not worth it. It's more confusing to me to have all these little check marks.
To see that you've done it?
Yeah, I like the neatness.
Okay. Or maybe check the date.
And
Use the calendar.
Yeah. So the main casualty of the week was my doodle cloth work for Common Thread, my Queen Stitch motif. So I'm determined to conquer that challenge. Sunday, I'm scheduled to work on today I'm scheduled to work on half the fun, which is ink circles. And I'm working on that with Margaret and Candy. And I think somebody else. And then Sunday, Easter Sunday, I'm working on Serenity, Primitive Hair. And that is also a gift. So I don't know that I want to trade out those two for
Common Thread.
Yeah.
So
but
maybe next month, give it 2 days instead of 1 day.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Because it was a casualty.
Yeah.
So I want to make up for that. My 2 whip goes for April are Aurora Cabin, another oldie, definite vintage piece. And I've decided that I'm going to, so I'm also stuck a little bit on that one. The trees on the left side of the cabin are the dimensional aspects of it. 4 is a dimensions kit, are 4 threads. And it's just hard pulling 4 threads through holes that already have thread in them. It's just hard.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to focus those 3 days on the trees so I can get them done and just get them out of my head. So that's number 18. And number 21 is Autumn Quaker. So I'm really happy. I've got Autumn Quaker and I've got Aurora Cabin. So they both begin with the letter A. How about that?
How about that?
So April's going to be a good month.
For rowboat, definitely Rosewood Manor, 1 dozen Quaker.
Yes, row.
Either R or the O.
Yeah, you can do either one. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there a way you can fit it in there? So those are our plans. Okay, announcements. So we have a really big announcement this week. So as you know, we have been collecting charts for giveaway. We like giving away stuff. And people send us charts to give away.
Correct.
And we enjoy that.
So appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And I sometimes get surprises where I say, yeah, send it to me. 4 boxes all of a sudden on my doorstep. Like, ooh, okay. So we have last year we did a massive giveaway. This year we are doing a massive giveaway. And I mean massive. We have about 53 bundles of charts. Each bundle has between 7 and 10 charts. Y'all can do the math. That's a lot of charts. There are some kits in there.
Yeah.
There is a wide variety of designers. Shepherd's Bush, Hands Across the Sea, Plum Street Sampler,
Teresa Winsler.
Yes, Butternut Road, Hands-On Design, Ink Circles.
A variety.
There's a variety of designers in there. I'm trying to think of. We even have one of our first ones, because it's the Year of the Dragon. We have as I was going through all of the charts, pulled out everything related to a dragon. And so we have a complete dragon set of charts that we will be giving away. Tried to make it fun.
Yes.
I mean, when you're sitting and you're going through that many charts, you want to find a way to make it fun.
Like, ooh, a dragon.
A dragon! Another dragon! So we're starting next week. We're going to give away 5 of these sets of charts. So this is going to be going on for a while. So each week we will call out 5 keywords, 1 for each set.
Correct.
You will have 1 week to respond.
Correct.
The next week we will call out the winners of those, the previous week's 5, and we will call out the keywords for the next set of 5.
Correct.
And we're going to keep on going until they're all gone.
Yeah.
My living room needs a break.
Yes.
It's been boxes and boxes for quite a while now.
Not too bad. The previous one was worse.
You think so?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Maybe I just organized it better this time.
It's looking good. It's not as the other one. The previous one was worse.
It was. That's right. It was bad.
It was
bad. This one is. I think I figured out how to make it neater. That's what it is. I figured out how to get everything kind of grouped and packaged and organized. So that's
be
starting.
on the lookout.
Yeah, be on the lookout starting next week.
Correct.
And this will definitely go into May. We will skip 1 week, the end of April. We will not have a video the last week in April. Certainly we will, what is that?
On the 27th?
Yes. So we'll definitely compensate for that because we will be skipping that week. So that just means that
later in May.
Yeah. We'll figure out how we're going to compensate for that. But so just be on the lookout for our big extravaganza multi-episode giveaway. I think it'll be fun.
Me too.
There are some old ones. There are definitely some vintage charts.
Vintage.
And what I've tried to do is to include some vintage in with some more current charts.
Nice.
Many of the packages are themed. So like we have several packages that have to do with houses. So some with just animals, critters. So I think it'll be fun. I think there's something.
Paws and claws.
There we go. Paws and claws. Knew it would circle back somehow. So there's definitely something for everybody in this giveaway. I'm very excited about it. It's been a long time coming, and I want to thank everybody who has sent us something for this giveaway. Some of you have sent us items twice, more than once.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. It just enables us to have fun with everybody, and for people in the Stitchyverse to get charts maybe that they've been looking for quite a while. Because quite a few of these are out of print and are sought after.
Yeah,
like if you go on Etsy or someplace, people want big money for some of these charts that we're just going to give away.
Yeah.
So because we like that.
Yeah.
So next week we'll be at it. I'm excited.
Me too.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It's always fun.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
It's always good.
Yes.
Good fun.
So again, you will have 1 week to respond. It's on the best way that we know how to kind of keep it rolling.
Yes, without a whole lot of lagging.
Keep it a little structured.
Yes.
Without making Shelia crazy.
Yes, because she goes to the...
I get to do the post office.
Oh my God, we get to hear stories. Post office stories.
I'll have more post office stories. And
I'm excited.
we ship internationally, so
Yes.
if you are an international viewer, don't hesitate.
Correct.
Please, because I know sometimes it might be hard to get some charts, especially old ones where you are. So don't hesitate. We will send them to you. I've learned how to do that now. And the same guy, I was in the post office a couple of weeks ago, and he was there, and he looked up as I came in, and he just nodded his head at me. So I felt like, I remember.
Which one do you want to go? The one back there or the one closer
I go to
to
one, Pines.
There's two on Pines.
Two?
Yeah. There's one all the way past, closer to US 27.
I don't go to that one.
Okay.
I go to
two.
And that's because the guy I
Burlington.
used to go to there retired.
Oh yeah, he did retire.
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same.
But that was that post office, the one next to 27.
Yeah.
It's nice and slow.
Yes.
Like it's either one or two people in front of
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
The one next to Burlington, there could be 20 people in front of you.
It's a very, very busy, but it's easy, good parking. Both
yes.
of them are
Oh
good
yeah,
parking.
yeah.
But I don't know. Well, mainly because I usually combine it with other errands.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's where everything is
Costco
in that direction.
and,
So Joann. So I tend to go in that direction more often than not. Yeah.
No one goes back there.
I was trying to
unless
remember,
you
why
have
don't
to.
I go to? Yes, exactly. If I'm doing something personal for me and that's all I'm doing, I'll go to that one close to you. So for those of you who know anything about Florida, US 27 is the westernmost highway on the east coast of Florida.
Yeah.
On the one side is civilization,
Yeah.
and the other side is gators.
Everglades. Yeah.
Yeah, gators.
Yeah.
And
construction and dust and all
well,
sorts
down the road as you get in Miami-Dade, there's a big concrete
What are they
pit.
doing?
It's the pits where they make the gravel and stuff that's used to make concrete. That's why there are all those big concrete trucks coming out of
It's
there.
bad.
It's oh my god.
My car looks caked on.
You tell anybody who drives that stretch on a regular basis, you can tell because their car is just dust.
Yeah.
It's all dust. I used to drive that section every day. Yeah, it was awful.
Yes, it's not good.
But we drive it. We have choices.
Yeah.
We still drive it.
True.
I used to, so when I drove a Sonic, a Chevy Sonic, they're a small car.
A Chevy Sonic.
They're small car. I don't know if they still
Is
make
it like
them.
a Metro? Remember a Metro? The Metro, the car, the little small Metro something.
But it's a small car, small SUV type car.
Oh, it's an SUV?
Yeah, small, really small.
Okay.
I love that Sonic because I was underestimated in the speed I would get out of that Sonic. I loved it. But again, driving on US 27 with all of those concrete trucks, you pull up next to a stoplight after they come onto the highway. I would sit there in my car and I would turn and look, and my eyesight went to the middle of a wheel.
Oh, I do remember that. I do remember a car. Yeah, I
the
do
red
remember.
one. It was red.
I think yeah. I remember now.
I literally would turn and look out the window and look right at the hubcap of the wheel. I was like, okay. And if I was depending, because there was also a turn lane. So, I mean, you literally could be little Sonic and these big old concrete trucks on both sides. Or just gravel trucks coming out of there. It was something.
See, that's why I want to change. I don't want a car anymore. I do want a little SUV.
Yeah.
I have a car, and then I use and some of the wheels have spikes. I'm like, this is too close to my eyes level.
That's why I went back up again to an SUV because I just felt safer. I really did just felt safer. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now
All right, Smokey.
talk cars and giveaways starting next week. Very excited.
It's gonna be good.
Super excited. All right. I think we've said it all.
Don't forget.
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye. Okay, hold on. Where's the thing?
It's
over
charging.
there. Hold on. Let's see if we can't.
It's not. Is it connected?
No. Oh, we couldn't even see if it was connected. Could
Oh
we?
wait, press it again.